Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Emailed me earlier. On the first page, it lists that it's for the 2100, and that is not the fire labeled version. Is that correct?
As you were saying the words, I looked down and said, that's not the right template.
So I think that I found the right one. I'm looking at template number 7421-0002, which says 2100F for the fire labeled. Okay. So is there an actual difference between the 2100 and the 2100F, or is it just that the attachment is different when it's fire?
No, the hardware is physically different.
Okay. That makes sense then. So then I'm also looking at, would I be looking at the same prep for the handle on the opposite side as the one that you sent me this morning? That was template number 7400-441.
Yes. That 0441 would be for rated and non-rated.
Okay, so that is correct for the other side. Let me see. So I just was trying to, okay, so the other thing that we sometimes try to do is to do these door preps in a way that they're reversible, which generally requires, doing holes as through holes rather than, as one-sided holes. I don't know if you have any sense of whether that's possible in the case of this combination, or, and I guess, just to make sure that, it seems like this is the case, but this, the 2100F is compatible with a handle on the opposite side, correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So the answer is that you're going to find that you would be able to standardize your preparation to have reversible, non-handed doors. But are your doors square-edged or are they beveled?
They are square.
Okay,
so that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
So what frankly I would do is, all right, what's the device center line? So XX, let's look. Our device center line is going to be 2 5/16 from the face of the soffit. Okay, what is the projection of your stop?
That is an excellent question. Let me see if I can pull that up really quick because I didn't actually check that. I think this is the correct one. Give me 1 second here. Maybe.
0.75.
It's taking forever to open. Just a second. Maybe. go. All right, it's loading. Give me just a second here. Okay. So that would be, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. 0.5575.
Okay. 5575. So almost 9/16. Are you achieving an eighth of an inch margin between the edge of the door and the jamb?
Should be, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how this model was set up, but I will just check that right now.
7/16.
Looks like
Plus 2.3125.
that's we have, okay,
Perfect.
so that's a 16th, it looks like.
Okay, so
Which I think is, yeah, okay.
625.
Yep.
So the reason I ask is because you when we look at our device template, it gives us that 2 5/16. So if you take your 0.5575 and then subtract 0.0625, you're going to get to 2.8 inch basically, which is 50 thousandths off of what a standard back set would be for a cylindrical lock, the thousands of locks that we have shipped you folks.
Right. Yep.
So making the prep truly universal for panics and cylindrical locks,
Gotcha.
you'd be off 50 thousandths. If you want to standardize on just doors that are prepped for panics only, you're going to need to scooch that 2 1/8 inch hole over a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. I think right now we're looking at doing prep specifically for the panic device, but just hoping to make it so that the door can be reversed, which would, you know, without doing different prep for different sides.
Yeah. So so where I'm driving at with that is the Yale 2100 is going to be considered a device that could be used for stock hollow metal, applications where you've got a 2 1/8 inch hole, even at 2 3/4. So the point of the matter is looking at your trim template. If you were to take that 2 1/8 and drive it through the door, and you were to take your holes at 12 and 6 and drive those through the door, your exit device head case is going to cover that regardless of you putting it on side A or side B. So you could do that. If you wanted to have a skid of them ready to go, that kind of thing.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So there'd be no trouble with that. The only thing I might mention is if you're sending this off to somebody, you could expect to get a call. Hey, the door's installed wrong. Why? How could it have gone wrong? There's only one way to do it. Oh, well, you put the holes on the door and I didn't blah, blah, blah. And, so it's harder to get that reversed. Okay. So, but other than that, I don't see any trouble at all with that.
And then looking at the prep for the 2100F, the 4 vertical holes to the left of the center line, the note says that they must be field located. So is that something that we absolutely should not pre-drill, or is that, just in terms of easing installation?
Yeah. There's two thoughts. Either function holes are always done in the field and you would only do like a primary preparation. In this case, you'd probably do nothing. Or you do it all in the field, all at the shop. So if I sent an order to my hollow metal or wood door manufacturer and said I needed function holes, they're drilling all of those, is the bottom line.
Right. Okay.
Now, what the reason I'm comfortable in that is because they're giving us hard vertical dimensions based off of that horizontal device center line. So that hardware shouldn't change.
Yep.
Having said that, the hardware could change. So I don't know that I would create a year's worth of inventory.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. That is very helpful. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. It's all theoretical, but I've prepped doors thousands of times. I see no problem. Yep. The other side of the coin is it would be nice to have that 2100 there before you drill lots of doors.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that sounds perfect. Thank you very much.
Call anytime, please. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Bye. Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video.